Y'all, UFOs and strange anomalies are being seen everywhere. And with the recent Ross Coulthart interview with the egg-shaped UFO that some people are a little iffy about, we've received a lot of information. That whistleblower specifically gave us information about people with psionic abilities, people that are predisposed to have psionic abilities, which gives them the ability to psychically link to UFOs and control them. And I know that at first this may seem a bit far-fetched, but I want you guys to remember that Chris Bledsoe always has new UFO videos, and he has full sessions with large groups of people where they sit around and focus their energy on summoning UFOs, and they actually do appear. Just take a look at this. This is one of Chris Bledsoe's orbs that he's summoned with his mind. Do you think Chris Bledsoe and those who attend are people that are predisposed for psionic abilities? Let me know in the comments as you check this out.
And it is in focus. Yeah, 20 January.
What I find most interesting is that he actually summons these crafts, and he's proven it a few times by doing it live, doing it on camera, but also making sure that he's always with and or around a massive group of people, and they're all experiencing it with him. This is part of the CE5 experiment and experience, something that I kind of want to get into more now that more information is coming out, but I have been hesitant just because we don't know the true intentions of these entities. Now, UFO summoning does not start or end with Chris Bledsoe. There's even been UFOs summoned by people live on television on the news. Yeah, that's right. Like on live news, someone summoned a UFO, and then the newscast and crew recorded the UFO. Now, before we jump into that, check out this crazy sighting from India. Those were not planes or drones, they were anomalous. And I only brought them in real quick because someone mentioned that those were summoned as well, but I couldn't get too much information on that. But since we're talking about summoning UFOs, I figured I'd have to show you guys. But this next clip is the one I mentioned where someone actually summoned this UFO on live news. This person went by the name Yahweh and claimed that he had psychic abilities, would speak to these extraterrestrials, and was able to summon UFOs at will. When the news caught wind of this, they wanted to interview and, of course, ask questions, figure out more stuff, see if this guy was a kook or real. And when the newscast went, he summoned a UFO live on television. Like, this is wild. And it's an older clip. This happened in the 90s, which is why I said it doesn't start or end with Chris Bledsoe. This happens all the time. Y'all smash like and subscribe and take a look.
He's the Las Vegas man who claims he can summon UFOs on command. Pretty wild. So we sent Action News reporter Mike Delastrito to get the real story. But what he found shocked everyone and could leave you wondering, are UFOs real?
And forget the short-term fixes and diets that don't work. Kathy Ray has a plan for every lifestyle to help you win the battle of the bulge.
Breaking news. news, solving problems. This is Channel 13 Action News, live at 11.
Well, let's take another trip back into the realm of paranormal tonight. Last night we had ghost hunters, now UFOs.
That's right, and there is a Las Vegas guy making an extraordinary claim about extraterrestrials. So we sent Action News reporter Mike Dell'Estrito to check it out. Mike?
All right, guys, just listen up here. This guy says the Old Testament, written in Hebrew, taught him how to summon UFOs. All right, he says he can also do this on command, and he adds he's been doing it for 25 years, keeping all of it secret until now.
These beings are here. They are here. They're just sitting right up there.
We met up with Prophet Yahweh, seer of Yahweh, at Doolittle Park off Lake Mead. We picked the day, we picked the time, and we picked the location.
Everyone's going to think you're absolutely nuts.
Well, I thought I was absolutely nuts.
Until he says he saw UFOs. Over the years, 1,500 of them.
Can we make it 1,501 today? What do you think?
I'll try it.
He says the voice in his head told him to go public now, so we took him up on his offer, and we scanned the skies. Nothing but a few clouds. When the prophet started praying for a sighting, I wasn't exactly convinced.
I pray, oh Yahweh, that you send a sighting so that they know that I am not mentally ill. I am not a false prophet, like those who seek to kill me say I am.
I see something straight up.
Oh, brother, look at it. There it is.
You can barely see it, a white speck. Then another sighting.
There it is. I got it.
Photojournalist Jonathan Hawkins locks in on it. Let's take a closer look here. It's an orange sphere that appeared out of nowhere. I call the boss with an unexpected change in my story.
I can see it clear as day. In fact, it's bright.
I can't believe this.
It's moving pretty fast.
It's going to Nellis Air Force Base. It wants to be seen.
We called Nellis to see what these things might be. Guess what? They didn't call us back. But this thing started coming back toward us.
It's coming toward us now, I think.
What?
See, it's coming up toward us.
Whoa, man! Oh, hallelujah!
Then, a few seconds later, it disappeared.
It's going back up in space.
Prophet Yahweh isn't concerned. He says it'll be back. And I'm still not quite sure what those things were. Now, if I didn't see this for myself, I probably would have just laughed this whole thing off. Prophet Yahweh says, though, this is just the beginning. He says we're going to see a lot more of these things starting next week. And he says one will come down low enough for all of Las Vegas to see. Mike Dell'Estrito, Channel 13 Action News.
Now, what I love about that clip is that this is older, and there's always been a lot of stigma around UFOs, especially back in the day. But even the newscaster, the journalists, everyone, they were struck with wonder and in awe and got excited at a possibility of seeing something out of this world, showing our innate passion for this. Like, people love this stuff. They may be a little uneasy sometimes, but this is in our core, the mystery, the curiosity. Like, he was like, get it, look, another sighting. Oh, he's on it. Like, that's me. I feel that excitement. But I love this clip because I do feel that this and the Chris Bledsoe experience and possibly that sighting from India, if all holds true, is proof that maybe this whistleblower was telling the truth when it comes to the egg-shaped UFO and people with psionic abilities, because it does appear that these UFOs can be conjured or summoned at will. Absolutely bananas. But it's not all serious. Here's a UFO alien clip that'll put a smile on your face. Yeah, all jokes aside, these UFO sightings are getting more and more ridiculous, and I feel like the more we see, the more they corroborate what some of the whistleblowers are saying and can help lead credence to their words and maybe lead toward disclosure. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out that compilation and those paranormal videos right there.